Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Mackaira, and welcome to Mackaira's Realm. Mackaira's Realm. Now, I know for the OGs that have been here for years, it's been a long time coming, but your girl is back and officially back. Okay, back like for forever. Okay. Anyways, today we're going to talk about how to raise your vibration. Now, if you don't know what a vibration is, it's basically your emotional state of being. It's your energetic wellness. It's your energetic field. It's how you feel and what you exude. It's your point of attraction. It's what attracts your dreams or even people, experiences to you. So whatever you're putting out energetically is who you are. And we're going to talk about how to raise who you are to a better being. We're all here to experience this human experience, and there's low vibrations for a reason, but there's higher vibrations for higher reasons. And we're here to elevate and not descend, because that's what the program wants us to do, is descend. And we got to overcome all of the programs that they try to throw at us to make us this suppressed and low vibrational being. Okay. You're probably at a state where you're like stuck, or you're like, I don't even want to say numb, but you're stagnant. You reach this like equilibrium of feeling and you want to experience more. And trust me, there is more to gain. Like, even on the spectrum of vibrations, there's even more vibrations, but that's like in higher realms and everything. But just to let you know that higher, it does exist. But the reason why you feel stuck or stagnant, number one, could be you're consuming way too much. All it will do is pollute your state of being, because you're not balanced, because you're not expressing as well. So if you're consuming without being mindful of how much you're consuming, it can overstimulate you and make you feel overwhelmed and burnt out and make you genuinely want to just get in a shell for real. So number one is become more mindful of what you're consuming and how much you're consuming and how you're consuming. Like, if you're consuming for the only purpose of being like entertained because you think your life is so boring, that means you have to become present with your reality so that you can see what you want to shift in your reality so that your life can become more enjoyable, because that's what living on a higher vibration really is about. It's about enjoying this experience for all of what it is, no matter what you're experiencing, and being present with the experiencing while experiencing peace. So be mindful of what you're consuming. By stop filling your head up with unnecessary drama like you don't even know them people. Take a step back, take a couple deep breaths in and out, and realize I need to detach from these toxic energies, the HOE culture, the hustle culture, so that you can be at peace and sane. Because all of these things are just going to force yourself to rush yourself, which is what you don't need to do. Because if you're a high vibrational being, you know that everything happens for a reason and everything is happening in divine timing, and you are in control of your reality. If you want to become in control of your reality, start by taking control of what you consume, by being disciplined in your actions, by being conscious of what you're doing when you're doing it. So yeah, become a mindful instead of mindless consumer. Now, not only what you intake on a social media level, but also food. Food can definitely lower your vibration, and it can make you so sick. Like, people don't understand this is how diseases are caused, because the toxic foods, freaking all foods that are normalized to even be healthy for real, aren't even healthy for real, and they're just so promoted so that we can stay at this lower state of being, so that we're suppressed, so that we're ill, so that we're dull. The foods you intake generally does change your energy whenever you intake them, but if you've been intaking a lot of toxins, it's going to take you a minute to feel a high vibration, because at first eating healthy is going to detox all of the things that you've been intaking so far. So you have to be patient with the journey of becoming healthy. I don't know how you gonna raise your vibrations for real if you're feeding yourself with literal garbage. And it's not your fault, because like in your mind, this is normal. In your mind, this is society norms as well. In your mind, this is what they tell you to eat. So this is what you're going to eat. This is all you know. But you need to expand your knowledge on what foods you should be consuming. The highest level of eating for real is the alkaline vegan diet. When I tell you, if you intake an alkaline vegan meal, you would feel like you're high. But it's so natural, and it just feel like you're above the reality that you're experiencing, and it just feel like you're a character in this life, and you're like, everything is in your hands. And see, my vibration is raising just even talking about it, because that's how sweet life can be. And it's so sad that we've been programmed to really just intake toxins and man-made foods and just be at this lower state of even knowledge, to the point where we're not even aware of the potential of feeling. So yeah, be aware of what you consume food-wise, and be aware of your mental diet. Be aware of what you're telling yourself. Stop telling yourself hateful things, or you're going to feel hate. And you don't want to feel hate, because hate is on the lower end of vibrations. You want to feel more love and enlightenment and joy and peace and bliss, because that's on the higher end of the scale. When you're feeding your mental state with hateful things like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm so ugly, I can't even like comprehend what's a bad mental diet, because I'm so good at talking to myself. But if you're telling yourself all these bad things, you're just going to feel bad as a person. It's not going to make you feel like, oh, I'm just blah, 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 because it's normal to you. So it's going to feel as if it's normal, because this is what you're so used to. But I'm telling you, this means that you're on a lower spectrum. If you're so used to telling yourself hateful things, and you're just like, oh, it's normal to me, and it's not that big of a deal, that means it's become such a big of a deal of your life that is now controlling your life, and it brainwashed you to tell you that your mental diet is not important, that what you think and what you feel about yourself does not matter, when that's so false, because we've been programmed to think that whatever is on the outside of us should validate ourselves, but we should be the ones validating ourselves so that we can raise our vibration. Okay? Fix your mental diet, fix your food diet, and consume less. Those will definitely raise your vibration. Also, expressing yourself. Even me just talking and expressing my throat chakra, I'm raising my vibration, because I'm just experiencing myself in my highest form, just by being present with myself and allowing myself to be my most authentic self, just allowing myself to flow and allowing myself to be free, because that's what expression truly is. It's freedom. It's proof of freedom. It's creativity. Be creative. Be intake in things that you know makes you uncomfortable, but you know that will make you feel so good, like go on a walk, go to a park by yourself, go somewhere by yourself, and just enjoy the moment. Tune everything out, all of the standards, all of the opinions of others, all of your parents' opinions, your family opinions, your lower self opinions, and just allow yourself to be. Now we're going to talk about more spiritual things like meditating. Meditating will definitely higher your frequency and higher your vibration if you do it right. But like, there's no true wrong or right way as long as you higher that vibration, okay? Like, you can listen to music that whole time and uplift that vibe, but you got to just learn how to do it to a point where you know how to maintain it, because once you get out of meditation, you should feel good for the rest of the day, for real. Meditate for 20 minutes. Take 20 minutes out of your day to sit down, listen to some frequencies, 432 hertz, 528 hertz, and there's other ones, but like 396, I think that's one too. I don't know, but it's those ones I used. So take 20 minutes out of your day, listen to those, or listen to some music that really makes you feel good, but that doesn't have toxic or vulgarity or anything like that, so that you're programming your mind as well. And just sit with yourself and allow your thoughts to become aware, like, because we move in a very fast-paced society where it's very abnormal for us to actually just sit down and be aware of what we're thinking, because we're constantly thinking. So it's normal for us to be on the go, and it's not really normal for us to just sit down and be here with what we're thinking and what we feel and what we think about certain things and what we want to do with our future, which is why meditation is so important, because the more you meditate, those won't even be the thoughts you're meditating on. You will then become a meditation master and start thinking about way more spiritual and uplifting and enlightening things. But the basics are simply just becoming aware of what you're consciously thinking so that you can shift your focus to a higher state of thinking. There's no way in life that you're living life and you haven't had a higher frequency moment or a higher vibrational moment. That's just impossible. And if you haven't, I genuinely feel terrible about the program, because it's really doing what it's supposed to do if that's your reality. But what I'm saying is we're here to experience, so that should be nobody's reality. So when you're alone with your thoughts, you should know what thought can genuinely make you happy automatically. Now, people get a misconception that whenever you're a higher vibration, you got to be the joyful and energetic and bubbly and the person. But it's truly peace. It's truly contentment. It's truly bliss. It's truly presence. Okay? And when you're meditating, you become present. And then when your mind is more clear, or when you're focused on what you're thinking, you can then shift your thoughts to more happy and uplifting thoughts, and then your vibration automatically rises. Yeah. Then you can also go in nature. Nature will automatically raise your vibration, because nature is so divine. Trees are so ancient. We're ancient, and when we go outside to connect to nature, we're connecting to ourselves, we're connecting to our roots, we're connecting with the earth's frequency, and the earth's frequency is always vibrating high unless it's dealing with pollution. But that's false, because earth's frequency is so high that it knows how to cleanse itself. That's why it has rain. That's why we have earthquakes and hurricanes and all these things, because the mother nature is divine, and she knows how to purge us, and she knows how to get herself right. Okay, so when you go into nature, you're going to get yourself right as well. Take off your shoes, put your feet in the grass, and just listen to the breeze. Pay attention to the grass, listen to the trees, talk to the trees. Trees know everything, really. They've been here so long, it's insane. Hug a tree and you'll instantly feel better. Like, you want to learn how to do these habits so that you can maintain a higher frequency, not just so that you can feel a sensation at the moment. Being aware of your consumption of social media, with being aware of your mental diet, with being aware of your food diet, with meditating more, with going out in nature more. If you're implementing these things more and more into your life, you're going to maintain a higher vibration. It's going to take consistency, of course, and momentum, because you've been here, for however long. So you're automatically going to be used to getting here. It's like a rubber band. Like, how I don't have a rubber band around me, but you know how you stretch your rubber band and it like stretches, but it go back? That's like you reaching for that higher vibration. Like, you're reaching for the higher vibration, but it's going to snap back. But the more I stretch this bracelet, the more the bracelet is going to stretch out and it's going to become looser. So you have to exercise your muscles into becoming a person that's higher vibration, just by allowing your body to experience what higher vibration is, by allowing yourself to genuinely experience the present moment. So yeah, I could definitely make a part 2, because I definitely could get into way more things. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that can heighten your vibration, but I feel like these are the most important, or the most accessible at the moment, for sure. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so excited for what I have planned for y'all, and I'm so grateful to just be here in this moment with you. And I hope your day is going amazing. I hope you enjoy your night, and I hope you enjoy your life, and say your affirmations, count your blessings, and live your life to the fullest, because we're here for a good time, not a long time. Okay? Peace.